It's a new year. Let's get 2023 started with the trip to outer space. Well, hello there, I'm Détroit. I'm gonna talk a bit about the process of drawing, of course, and then I will talk about some New Year resolution type things. But first thing first, a bit of context on this drawing. As you may know, I'm an extra-dimensional being that existed since before time was even a thing. As such, I am familiar with the deepest confines of the universe. It's only fitting that I share some of its views with you all. I remember one day I was traveling leisurely through a cluster of stars that's about 12 billion light years away from Earth, in the direction that you could call downwards north. I saw an abandoned spaceship cruising over there. The make and style of the spaceship indicated that it was from a civilization called the Ukals. The civilization had died about 5 million years previous to this encounter, so I knew the ship was abandoned without having to visit it. Fun fact about the Ukals, they too have opposable thumbs. That's basically the only similarity with humans. They don't have a definite color of skin in the visible spectrum of light. They are about 1400 meters tall when they reach adulthood at 2 Earth years old. Yeah, they're not like humans at all. No extraterrestrial species is actually similar to great apes like humans, or even mammals in general. Anyway, that's just some context for you to understand what I'm drawing in Photoshop today. This is the spaceship I saw over there out in the universe. I wanted to draw a spaceship. More precisely, I really wanted to draw a series of shapes evoking a spaceship in outer space, with a lighting that made the parts and shadows blend a bit with the dark background. Just so you know, this is the first drawing I do since my holidays, and I haven't actually drawn for 2 weeks. I'm a bit rusty in the process, I feel. You will see that if you pay attention to the many sketches, then the simile line art, then removing it, then turning it back on again, and so on and so forth. Let's pay it no mind. This sort of drawing, and even this style, it's something I could have done with my mouse only. I didn't really need a stylus in the end, which is actually a good way to get in the groove of things after the holidays. Usually when I start a drawing, I have an idea of how the shapes fall on the canvas, because I can imagine the scene, and I have both the composition and the perspective in my head. But here, the perspective is a lot stranger, because it's space. I can literally orient the spaceship any way I want, and for some reason that messed up with my head a bit. I guess the simple option would have been to draw a perspective grid, or at least a horizon line and 2 perspective points. Instead, I eventually used the rectangular selection tool to fill in the contours and make the different parts of the spaceship. I used the circular selection tool to make the cylindrical parts as well, and ensure all of them were in the same perspective. This is the shortcut that eventually worked for me. Again, it's not necessarily the best option, but it's good to know there are many ways to achieve the same goal in the end. Talking about goals, I guess this is the part of the video where I address the fact that starting today, we're officially entering the year 2023, according to our most used calendar. Of course, for me, it holds no meaning, since I've lived through every era of this universe and more, but I still have some New Year's resolution. I have personal resolutions as well, like switching from downloading MP3s to using Spotify, but I won't talk about that. I will stick to the ones with regard to art. First off, drawing commissions. If you've watched last Thursday's video, you already know, but in 2023 I really want to draw commissions. Offer my services as an artist to whoever will be willing to pay a fair price. I still have to figure out what the fair price is though. For now, I will start with drawing portraits. As I've said in the previous video, I am opening 3 slots for free commissions. If you're interested in a free portrait, contact me on Instagram or Twitter. First come, first serve. Again, that's 3 slots for free commissions. After that, I will make you pay. I will do a whole video on how I will organize the commissions once I have everything figured out. So yeah, that's my first resolution for 2023, doing commissions. My next resolution isn't actually drawing related. It's still arts, at least in my mind. I really want to work on my books ideas. My goal is to have a book almost complete by the end of 2023. Almost complete here means a first draft. The story will be finished, but the book won't necessarily be. It will still need a lot of editing probably, and a few proofreaders to make a few iterations with better storylines and better writing overall. Now, there's a reason I wanted my first draft to be finished by 2023's end. It was supposed to be by the end of September, but I changed it to December. Ever since I started my PhD 2 years ago, I wanted to finish writing a book at the same time as I finished writing my PhD thesis. but my PhD thesis was supposed to end next September. I got a prolongation, so I will work at my lab 3 months more, and in turn I also get 3 more months to work on my book. As a segue to the next New Year's resolution, you might be wondering, but Détroit, how are you going to do all of that while still making videos regularly? Well, dear viewer, I need to let you know that I don't think I'll keep making 2 videos per week. I'm like 90% sure I will switch back to 1 video soon. Probably I will wait until the 1st of March to make the switch to 1 video per week. 2 videos is feasible, but the rhythm often gets hectic. Whenever I take holiday weeks and leave my apartment, I have to prepare a lot of videos beforehand and so on. Also, as I said like a minute ago, this year I will be finishing my PhD. It will be a lot of work and I need to set my priorities straight. The obvious answer is prioritize my day job, my regular work, my diploma. And so in March I will drop to fewer videos. Since this channel started the 1st of March and it's my canonical birthday, it's only fitting. I can assure you, however, that the videos will be even better in quality, of course. More times means less rushing, and the end product will be worth it. I don't want to put the bar too high for this year. There's a lot going on in 2023. I figured setting some normal expectations was enough for once. For example, take this video. It might be a bit short, but it's alright. It's still a drawing that I made, things that I've learned, a small story that I wrote, and ideas I have for the future. Like and comment if you enjoyed what you just watched, and subscribe for a lot more art. Give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram, which I'll try to be more active on this year. And I guess that's it. Take care of yourselves, and I guess I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!